Michigan Theater of Jackson, Steve Tucker. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Bart. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah,
Appreciate
good to see
it.
ya.
Good to be here. Beautiful day downtown.
Yeah.
The music is playing out in the street. People are walking about, eating and carrying on with their daily lives.
What a great
It's kind
time.
of exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And over at the theater, we're painting today. Bruce is painting the hallway going up to the office. That hasn't been done since I've been there, so at least 12 years. So.
Nice.
And it's quite bright in there now and looking good. Smells like new paint. We're
Can't beat
excited.
that. Smells like new paint here, too.
Smells
doesn't
like new paint.
Yeah. We had
Oh.
our second floor painted.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a big job.
Yeah.
You know.
It
Wow.
was. Thanks to Rick from Final Touch Painting. And yeah, Austin Curtis's pants are still sporting that paint. Now, you mentioned the painting in the theater. You're planning to do millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars, yeah. And
Restoration.
got a great crew, you know. I've got Rick Walton and Ron Ellison and Phil Willis and Phil Curtis all sort of advising the, heading up the campaign. And those guys are like, they've done it before.
Quad chairs.
Oh my gosh, they're just all amazing guys. So we have a big meeting tomorrow and we're going to sort of nail down some directions.
They all get along. So a
Everybody gets- yeah.
lot of egos and put together. in
Well,
one
I'll
room.
tell you, one thing about egos is you know when to sit back, you know.
Sit back and let it happen.
Yeah, let it happen. And they're all very experienced with this kind of thing.
It's awesome to continue to give of their time and talent
Yeah.
in so many ways. Over
We're
and over.
lucky. We're very lucky in Jackson to have people like that that really legitimately care and work hard.
Very generous.
And
all four
extremely generous,
Rick
yeah.
and Phil and Ron. Very generous.
So that's our capital campaign. We're looking at a July 29th big event, and hopefully their plaster will be begun the week before the 29th, around
That's the
17th.
the birthday of the.
No, the birthday is in April. That's already passed. So
This is April.
the birthday is April 30th, and that's not quite passed yet. No, we didn't do it on the birthday itself. We could. There was just too many things happening in town at the time. So we went with the July date, and at first we had the 22nd, and then we found out that there's the Gus Macker.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, you can't even rent a tent that weekend, you know. So we're moving it to the 29th. That's where we are right now. It'll be locked down after tomorrow's meeting, I'm certain. I've started the process of the application with the city and everything else. So
Where are you going to do it?
in the theater and in the parking lot between Waltz and the county building and the back of the theater. So
Perfect.
it's going to be nice. Got the theme is, I think, ready to be announced, and I won't announce it, but I'll wait. So we're very excited about it. And in the meantime, we're going to be closed for a little bit of time next winter.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on our way to trying to book around all of those things. We're not going to be able to do much on stage during those January, February, and a little bit of March. Plaster is going to be done in a couple different sections. Both carpet companies have been in and looked at the carpeting. I found a piece of the old carpeting from the Butterfield days, and the two local companies are trying to figure out how we're going to do it. So
Well, the carpet that's there now, that was the original carpet.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
No, I think that was something to get them by, you know. But it's been great. I mean, goodness, without it, I mean, we would have been, you know, who knows. So everybody that came, you know, before, this will be the big to-do, though, with the big high-end carpeting.
Well, I know you told me the other day you're very excited about discovering the carpet. And
All right.
your sister theater in Ann Arbor,
Right.
they have the same
I went to
pattern.
see Russ Collins in Ann Arbor, and he showed me their carpet. Now their theater was a couple years older than ours, so their original carpet was different than ours.
Oh,
But at least he gave me some ideas on who could make it, and just about anybody can remake the product itself with a computerized scan and digital imaging, and then you have to buy a certain minimum, but we're going to far exceed that. So we're excited about the carpeting. The stage extension, we've had a couple people come out and look at that. Stage right out of northern Michigan, and Wenger, the group that makes up music stands and everything for a stage extension to cover up our pit, and to still be able to use our pit. That's kind of cool.
Will you have
Every-
it like at JC where
It
they
will
have
not be hydraulic.
Oh.
No, we're not doing hydraulic. We can't have anything permanent in there because of, fire marshal expectations and rules and laws. So we're going to make it so that it's removable, still usable, can bring in a big groups for the front to extend the stage out, they're 12 feet or so.
Good.
And so we're looking forward to that. New lighting coming in. So all of this, the biggest part has been the timing aspect of it, and of course, raising the money is always
Yeah. Plus all the supply chain.
right. We did have to get an extension on one of this because of supply chain issues, and the state was very adaptable to that. They were amiable, I guess is the word. They were fine.
Now, in the meantime,
In the meantime,
a busy couple of months
Yeah.
with programming at the Michigan Theater. I was not able to go to the last Saturday
Everywhere,
night. How'd
everything.
that go?
everywhere
Not
else.
that one.
The movie or was it a
Saith.
Lathe?
Lathe.
Oh, Lathe did a great job. A standing ovation last weekend. He did wonderfully well. And
I know he's going to come back, but I wish I
Right.
had seen that.
we want to develop kind of a residency program with Lathe to have him actually do shows every once in a while, and then bring in other people too. So, and you and I have spoken before about a television show coming in, televised from the Michigan Theater, maybe
Yeah.
like a PBS thing. So, we're looking ahead to something like that. All those things, of course, are in the future. But if we don't dream it, it doesn't happen, right, Bart?
Right.
Right. But in the meantime, we've extended our Monday and Thursday night films with a great collection of films. Tonight is a documentary on David Bowie, and it's called Moon Age Daydream, after one of his songs, his
And
title song.
it's a fairly recent.
Very
film.
recent. And it was the only one that was authorized by his family, so I was just listening to it a little bit. Tony was dialing it in. It's a DCP, so it's very clear, and the sound was boom, it was just...
Yeah.
But I like David Bowie. I played a lot of his stuff in the old days. On Friday, tomorrow, right? Yep. The Blues Jam, and we'll bring back Kevin Nichols. He's been gone for a long time because he works so much. But
He's still with us.
Yes,
Yes.
he's still with us.
Yes.
And, but he's not been able to play in the theater because he always has got a
It
job.
sounded,
Yeah.
he's been gone for a long time.
He's been gone for a long time, but he's coming
He's
back.
still with us.
Next weekend, for our free movie on Monday and Thursdays for the members, Galaxy Quest with Tim Allen and Sigourney Weaver. Kind of a
it's
spoof.
a comedy. It's kind
It's
of
a
spoof.
comedy spoof,
Yeah.
yep. And then one of my favorite movies, and I don't know if you've ever seen it, Interstellar.
Interstellar?
Interstellar.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's
Is it science fiction?
it is science fiction, but it's sort of it's a mind bender. What's the guy's name that's in Interstellar? The guy from Texas, the actor who's
Who's in
Cool guy.
Interstellar?
good-looking guy.
Cool guy.
from
Tim
Texas.
McConaughey.
Yep, Matthew
Matthew
McConaughey's
McConaughey.
in it, and he does a great job. But it's kind of about time travel and wormhole and regrets and all those things that are connected. Not that you regret the wormhole, but as time passes, you have regrets. And then on April 24th, another free movie is The Wrath of Khan with Ricardo Montalban. Kirk! You ever see that one, The Wrath of Khan?
Corinthian leather.
Yeah, fine Corinthian leather. In that one, though, he's got this vest on, and the guy's about 60 years old, but he's got like unbelievable pecs that
Yeah.
won't quit, I love Ricardo
Movie
Montalban.
magic.
Is he still around?
Ricardo
Montalban?
No. No, he went.
And then,
you know what? His casket was lined with.
Fine Corinthian leather. Was it?
No.
Do you know that, or are you just making that up?
I just made that up.
What was that? The Chrysler Cordoba?
Chrysler Cordoba. He
Yeah.
did the Chrysler Cordoba as
Yeah.
fine Corinthian leather.
He was great.
Yeah.
And he's great in that movie. He really wants to get after Kirk. Then, of course, one of the king of science fiction films, the epic 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Not made in 2001.
No. When was it made?
80s.
Oh.
70s maybe.
Oh, okay. What a good movie. But
It
I
was a
used to teach
feature.
that book in high school when I taught high school English. We read that book.
2001?
Yeah.
Oh.
I really like the film too. I think the film is great. It's
neat.
not a lot of action. There's like an 18-minute silent part in the middle. Turn it up! I can hear him yelling it now. Turn it up! No, there is no
Supposed to
sound
be,
here.
there's
Yeah.
no sound.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you coming in. Thanks to, as you mentioned, Phil Curtis, Phil Willis, Rick
Walton, Ron
and
Ellison.
Ron Ellison, they do an awesome.
Got a whole good crew coming.
All co-chairing the capital campaign, and they continue to give more of their
They
time.
certainly do.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you being here today. From the Michigan Theater, Executive Director Steve Tucker. That's it. We've run out of time.